Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ronnie Ocampo. For today's video, I wanted to go over some of the different job specialties that are available to you in the fire world. They are basically the same thing, but there's just different flavors to it. There's different aspects to the job that you'll be doing, and so I wanted to go over that with you today to help you decide if you wanted to get into fire, which job was right for you. Alright, so we're going to kick things off with an engine crew because that's what I'm most familiar with. I was on an engine crew for 5 years for the BLM. Some of the jobs you're going to have to perform as an engine crew member is one, you're going to have to know how to operate the engine, do pump operations, things like that. But also you're going to use your hand tools, chainsaws, drip torches. There's different burnout operations you're going to be able to do, which is a lot of fun because playing with fire and putting fire on the ground is always a good time. But the main thing with an engine crew is that you have water with you. So that's unlike a lot of the other crews that you're able to be on. So you also will have to perform hose lays, which is my least favorite option or part, but it is part of the job. Another option that you might want to consider is a hand crew. This is typically an 18 to 20 man crew, and normally you're hiking into the fire, unless you get dropped off by a helicopter sometimes if you're lucky, but typically you're hiking up into a fire. These guys use hand tools, chainsaws, sometimes you'll perform pump operations, it just depends on the situation in the fire. They'll also perform burnout operations, so sometimes you get to use your drip torches. One time we got to use a very pistol, so which is basically like a huge flare gun to set off into the fire, which was a lot of fun. And they also do mop up and rehabilitation. Another crew that you may want to consider is a Helitack Crew. This is typically a 7 to 10 man crew, and this is where the firefighters are transported to the fire in a helicopter. So they will use their hand tools or chainsaws to suppress the fire, and sometimes they're actually trained to rappel out of the helicopter because sometimes the helicopter doesn't have the option to land. They're also trained to use the equipment on the helicopter, such as those big old huge buckets. This crew is highly sought after. This is a Hotshot crew. So this is a 20-man team, and you have to be in top physical shape or you will not survive. They are gone through long periods at a time during the summer. They're the ones that get sent to the most difficult and rugged terrains of the fire to suppress the fire using their hand tools and chainsaws, and it's just grueling, hard work, but it is a lot of fun. I've never been on a Hotshot crew before, but I definitely know many of my friends who have, and they absolutely love it, but they do get burnt out, definitely after the season, so it's a lot of hard work. You have to be in top physical shape, like I said, but worth it if you can get on it. And the last position I'm going to talk about are Smokejumpers. These are highly trained, highly skilled professional firefighters who are jumping out of airplanes and parachuting down to the fire. Depending on the aircraft size, there can be anywhere from like 7 to 20 who are jumping out. But they're the ones who go down to the fire in remote locations and use hand tools or chainsaws to suppress the fire. Because these guys are so highly skilled and so highly trained, you have to have fire experience before you can become a smoke jumper, and you can obtain any of that in the previous crews that I have just mentioned. Those are just 5 different specialties within the fire world that you can do. They're all kind of the same thing, but they're all different aspects of the fire world. So hopefully this video helps and kind of helps you determine which one is right for you. If so, please leave a comment down below and letting me know which one you are interested in. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.